Here at 4 o'clock, everyone. Halloween is one of the most fun and exciting nights of the year for children out there, but there is at least one scary thing that all parents need to keep in mind. On average, children are more than twice as likely to be hit by a car and killed on Halloween than any other day of the year. It's also a busy holiday for hospital emergency rooms, something we don't like to report on. Dr. Katie Stordahl from East Tennessee Children's Hospital joining us now here in the studio to talk about this. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
So let's first start off with, what are some of the main injuries you guys see on Halloween?
Head injuries are probably the most common, along with cuts or abrasions. The head injuries are from falls. The cuts and abrasions are often from pumpkin carving. It's not maybe been properly supervised. And then, of course, just what you said, what we worry about is seeing children who have been hit by cars in the dark.
The pumpkin carving, and I've got to ask this, you know, when we were kids, you used the big butcher knife from home, and now they've got all these pumpkin carving kits, and I think a lot of parents get that false sense of security. Those things are still sharp.
They're still very sharp because you're carving through a pumpkin, so they've got to be sharp. So I would say only for older kids or teenagers. Anybody needs to be supervised, however, by an adult who's going to be doing pumpkin carving. You do not want to be giving those sharp tools to children.
Yeah, so many parents right now just kind of worried about what they're going to dress their kids as for Halloween, but so many other things to think about before you even get to that big night. What are some of the biggest mistakes parents make leading up to Halloween?
Well, when you pick out that fun costume, make sure it's not too long, especially if it's a hand-me-down from an older brother or sister, because that's what commonly causes kids to fall when they're crossing streets or they're trying to run and dart in front of a car that's coming. So dangerous. And then you also have to think about kids are going to be out after dark, so you want there to be something reflective on their costume to help cars see them, in addition to giving children glow sticks or flashlights so that they can see and be seen.
All good things. And you back to those pumpkins, it's not just the carving but also what you put inside the pumpkins that can be dangerous as well. Some people don't think about that.
It can be, especially with small children. You know, they know that it's hot to go near a candle that's inside of a pumpkin, but it looks so pretty they want to touch. So I would really recommend using flameless candles. That way you just don't even have to worry about burns.
Anything else you want to remind parents as we get close to this, because kids get so excited, they're not really thinking as clearly when they head out the door to go trick-or-treating.
It's all about adult supervision. You cannot just let a 12-year-old take a 5-year-old out for trick-or-treating. You need an adult there. You want to remind your children that they need to stay on the same side of the street when they're trick-or-treating, going house to house. They shouldn't be darting back and forth. It's very dangerous. And you only want them to cross the street at corners where there might be a stop sign so that they can be easily seen by cars.
And of course, we want to remind all of the adults out there, drive carefully and be alert.
Drive carefully, absolutely.
All right, Dr. Stordahl, thank you so very much. Valuable information.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, as a reminder, if you have a question about your child's health, you can always email Lori Tucker at ltucker@wate.com. And be sure to tune in each and every Thursday right here on WATE 6 on Your Side News at 4:30 to see if we use your question on the air. Bo?